If you've ever been in an interview before, you've likely felt the temptation to be someone else, to put up a polished facade, saying all the right things you think the interviewer wants to hear. Or you might be a bit more radical and show up unfiltered with a kind of, "This is who I am, take it or leave it" attitude. But neither of these are likely to get you far, because to really excel at interviews, you need to be strategic about what sides of yourself you present and how. So no, don't lie in an interview. But there's so much of you that it can't fit in a 20-minute interview. So you need to choose which real parts of yourself to highlight, when to bring them forward, and how best to express them so they translate clearly within an interview format. So let's dive into these interview formats, because actually there's a lot of different kinds. Here are some of the most common ones. In-person interviews. These are the classic ones you'll see in the movies, and you might need a bit more care into your body language, dress code, and facial expressions. You do get a bit more of a chance to connect with your interviewer, but they're not so common nowadays. They tend to be more general, part skills-based, part technical, part just getting to know you and seeing if you fit. You also have pre-recorded or online interviews. Pre-recorded video interviews are becoming more and more popular as companies have to filter out from a larger pool of candidates. They're the most awkward and inhuman. You'll answer timed questions with no live interviewer, so it's more like a recording or a monologue. This will be less about your interpersonal and communication skills and more about knowing how to answer the kinds of questions that might come up. Which finally brings us to online interviews, which we will be focusing most of our time on today.